Hi everyone, it's Katy-K and I'm here to do a live stream to you. Hopefully you're seeing me on one of my Facebook pages or YouTube. And I've had a false start again. I don't know what it is, but when it's set up in advance, Facebook drops out. And so I've gone in and I've just created it again. And if you're there today, say hello and let me know that you're there and that you can hear me. And then I will know that you're ready to interact with me. If you would like guidance today, please ask a question. If you have a question, Lorraine, welcome. Good to see you here, and thank you for joining me. And I'm glad you made it. You must have got off work in time. It's good to see you. So it's the 17th of February, I gather. Yes, it is. And I hope you all had a good Valentine's Day. I had a wonderful birthday. It started extremely early, and I was in Fiji. And whilst I was in Fiji, there was a bit of a cyclone alert and something happening there. There was a rain depression that could have turned into a cyclone. But not being one that has a skin that can tolerate laying outside in the sun anyway, it didn't worry me too much. I had lots of work to do. I know, working in Fiji, hey, but things that I could do also, because we're always creating online courses and helping people and doing different things. Anyway, so 2:30 a.m. was when we got up Brisbane time and had to then take our luggage. And where we were staying was a kilometre away from where the car park was. And someone was supposed to come and get us in a little buggy with our luggage, and they didn't turn up in time, and we were scared we were going to miss the Air Fiji desk. So we ran with our suitcases this 1 kilometre at 3 in the morning, and then caught the flight and arrived in Australia. And from that point on, I had a decision to make. Do I sit on social media saying thank you, thank you, thank you for all your lovely wishes, which I'm very grateful for, or do I get to have fun with Chloe and Sophia? And my granddaughter wins every time. So playing with her, and we arrived, and my husband and I actually fought to get up the stairs who was going to get her out of bed because she'd just woken up. And my daughter says we're like kids, and we're running up there. I won. I got her. And, I was really happy. So she was like, oh, who's this? Oh, Mimi's here. And she was really excited to see me. She's only 10 months old, and she's so tall. When I hold her up against me, she's nearly half my height already. And she's not even 12 months old. So she's going to be a lot taller than me, I can see. Now, how it goes today, I've got a few things I want to clue you in on and that I'm excited about. But if you would like guidance today, please start off with what you're wanting to know about or ask to draw a card. I'll try and help as many of you today as I can. Now, thank you for those that did send me birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. And that night went out to our favourite Italian restaurant, and our son John joined us, and we had our son-in-law Sam and Chloe, my daughter, and Sophia, and we had a lovely night. And to me, that was all I wanted for my birthday, was to have time with my family. And then the next day we went to the airport to fly home to Hervey Bay. And Qantas first delayed the flight by 50 minutes, and then they cancelled it altogether and just said, sorry, here's some accommodation and we'll try again tomorrow. So we stayed an extra night in accommodation and came home yesterday. So now I only have a few days left to pack up for the Brisbane Mind, Body, Spirit, which is on next weekend. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, starts at 9 a.m. in the morning. I'm really excited to be there. It's cost me more to be there this year because they put the prices up, but I'm keeping my price the same price. And if you come to get a reading from me, Sometimes you might go, oh, that's not very much time. But in that time, I check out your palm, have a little look and read that. I connect to your name and your energy, and I channel information for you. And then I answer all your questions as quickly as possible with the Modern Oracle deck. And I have the same people coming back year after year, getting in. And what happens is we start to run out of time because some people leave it till the last minute. So if you're coming to the Mind, Body, Spirit, I'm on stand A29. Tell all your friends if they want to come and get guidance, because this is the only way you can see me in person. Everything else is online. It has to be online. And it's because it's how I keep you healthy and me healthy. With my traveling, I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling this year. I have the potential to bring back different things. And if I am contagious but feel okay, I'll still do the readings, and I can do them online and you're not going to catch anything. But if I'm not well, I won't do them because I want to give you the best quality. And I mean, traveling is a risk, but so is going to the supermarket with COVID and flus and things like that. So, you know, the way it has been in the past, people fly in from all over the place to see me, and they have the potential to give me something that they caught, and then I then pass it on to everyone else I see that day. So made the decision to do everything online unless I'm at an expo. And then what happens is I've got some time after the expo to get well again. And if I am unlucky enough to catch something there, and let's be positive and say I'm going to stay healthy, that would be really good. I had an exciting time last night. I have a colleague in Europe, lives in France, and she, her family are in Greece, and she is doing a podcast, invited me on her podcast, and it was all about the Modern Oracle deck. And the interesting thing was I had sent decks over to her because she ran the Otto Loco, which is now going to be on in October this year, and it's now called Decaverse. So it's not called Otto Loco anymore. It was a confusing name, and Decaverse is going to be remembered more. So they're running the Decaverse in October, and the dates are the 18th to the 20th of October. 20th of October is my wedding anniversary. But anyway, so I'm going to be participating in that. But she did a podcast with me, and the decks of the Modern Oracle that I'd sent over to her, she'd received. And so I said, how about I orientate you on your Decaverse podcast? And so we went through all the different things. Anyway, I said, ask me a question, and then you can use your cards on your end, and I'll use cards on my end, and let's see what happens. And so she used the cards, and I got her to use both decks. She didn't realize that these two decks have matching cards in each deck, so they can be used together. And you would not believe it. She pulled 3 cards from the Modern Oracle deck and 3 cards from the Essential Oil deck, and 2 of them matched. So there was 2 Modern Oracle cards that matched 2 Essential Oil cards in the same positions under each other. She was blown away. And I said, well, that's what happens. It's so exciting. When I'm at expos and I'm doing that, people are going, how does this even happen? And so she's a convert. She loves the Modern Oracle, and she's the most wonderful lady too. And I had a lovely time. That podcast is going to go live and be available on Spotify and her website, and there'll be links on my website as well. So you'll be able to listen to that in May when it's released. We did it early because I've got a lot of traveling and a lot of expos and a lot happening, because I'm going to the Adelaide Expo as well, the Body Mind Psychic, in May, with my good friend Marilla, who will also be with me at the Brisbane Mind, Body, Spirit. And I've organised a few others to help me on my stand that generally ask, can we come and help? And so hopefully nothing happens to change that. Now, I suppose you all heard or read in my newsletter, I got the 2023 Ambassador Award from the International Psychic Association, and I'm so excited about that, to be recognised, and that's for 2023 because 2024 has just started, and it's in recognition of the many years of effort I give to the psychic industry, and a good name in recognition of all of my career and achievements. And so it was a new award. They gave out more awards in 2023 because there hadn't been any awards since prior to COVID. And so I was excited to receive that. I didn't get the People's Choice, but I got that in 2015. And the People's Choice is what you all got to vote on. So I'm really excited about that. Now, the next thing I have to tell you is I'm having some specials at the Mind, Body, Spirit. You won't be paying freight. You can just pick the stock up from me. If you're a stockist or you want to be a stockist and hold freight, let me know ahead of time and I'll bring it with me and you can pick it up from the expo, and that saves on freight and postage. So all you have to do is just shoot me an email to Katy-K Academy at gmail.com, and you can find that email on my website, which is, there you go, www.katy-k.com. You'll see there, you can find how to contact me, send me an email, and that's how you book if you want to book in for a reading, to be sure you get one and get the time slot that you want as well. So that's all you have to do there. But you'll not only save on decks and books, but you won't have to pay for freight or postage as well. And if you want to be a stockist, let me know. You get to purchase at wholesale, and you can then sell the decks and the books and make money. And you also go on our website as a stockist. So if there's someone in Brisbane or Ipswich or wherever you are that wants to purchase decks, they check the stockist list first and they purchase off you and they save themselves freight. So anyway, it's a good way for you to make money, and especially if you love the Modern Oracle as much as I do. Now, the last thing I want to know is my publisher has said, hey, you're due to do book 3. And I've got a contract saying I've got to do book 3 and it's supposed to come out this year and I've got a lot on. And I thought I knew what I wanted to write about, but now I'm not as sure. So what I want is feedback from all of you. What do you want to know in book 3? What would interest you? What should I be covering? And just put it in the comments and let me know, or send me an email and I'll take it all on board. And if it's something that I know about, I will definitely be including it in the book. And the book's supposed to come out towards the second half of the year. Got to fit in somewhere and I've got to get started. So at this stage, we're at the point where I can still move the contents around a bit and add to it, because I haven't really settled on exactly what it is going to be. So please do that. Now, so I'm looking at my list. What else did I have to tell you? That's it. Let's get started with some readings. Now, I've got, my beautiful helper Sian that's on there, and she's making a list and sending me comments about who to go to. The first thing I always do is I go to the first person that shows up, and that was Lorraine Watson. And I'm just going to do a little check to see if Lorraine asked a question. And if she didn't, I'm just going to pull a card of guidance for her. So that's how it works. If you don't ask, that's what happens. Lorraine goes, 20th of October is my mum's birthday. How's that? Wow, something else we have in common. We have so many dates that line up. Synchronicity, it's unbelievable. So I'm not seeing a question, so I'm going to pull a card from the Modern Oracle Essential Oil deck for Lorraine, and a message of guidance for Lorraine Watson. What does Lorraine need to know right now? And the essential oil to work with is a Bourvite, and your message is, it may seem like there are challenges and delays around at this time. Just ride it through. This time will pass. Trust in divine guidance. And your affirmation is, I rise above all obstacles and challenges in my path. And we've got the lucky number 2 there for you. And it's about removing any blocks or taking control and staying grounded right now. That's the main thing that you need to know. And I hope that helps you, Lorraine. I'm sure that relates in some way. Just making a list of who I'm covering And I'm going to get the second person that turned up, and then I'm going to look at Sian's list. And the second person was Karen King. Hello, Karen, and thank you for commenting, as does Lorraine, on my posts, which keeps them going. I really appreciate that. It helps. Hello, beautiful. Would love some guidance around my parents' move. Will things go okay? So let's have a look. What do we need to know? I'm going to go to the Modern Oracle. Karen, what do we need to know about Karen? This is for Karen King. What do we need to know about her parents' move for their highest good? And I'm pulling 3 cards. Well, I'm just going to find out what else I need to know about one of them. Okay. So the first card that came out was the quarrel, strife, conflict. It's like a bit of a battle with your parents to get them going, but it's the right thing for them to do right now. They need to, the alarm clock's ticking, time's getting away. They need to do it. There will be a move, okay? But they want to do it their way in their time, and there's the new start. So the cards are saying that it is possible. They just need some support, and they've got to get out of their own head. And, with the move, moves are always a good time to declutter and lighten things up so that your children don't have to do it for you one day. And you also said, so lovely to be able to join you today. I haven't seen you for a while. Oh, Karen, that's lovely. No, I haven't seen you for a while. And normally I'd see you at the Sunshine Coast Expo, but I'm going to be overseas when that's on. So I'm going to be missing that. But anyway, next year I will be there. And so now I'm going to go and check out what Sian has for me. And she's pulled up Vita Marie, I'd like to know if you see me moving house in the near future. Thank you for your time. Okay, Vita, I'm going to get the Modern Oracle. Vita Marie, are you moving house in the near future? And what does she need to know for her highest good? Okay, right now it says you're staying put just for a little bit longer, but then there's the moving on. Okay, so right now there's security right now, but there will be a move, and it's I feel like it'll be a more fun place and more to your liking that you'll end up going to. So there will be a move of house. And I do feel it would be more beneficial to your family as well. Okay, Doug McCall says, hi, Katie. A friend's son has just gone into rehab from a bad drug problem. So will he be okay? Let's have a look. This is for Doug McCall. Now, Doug, this one's tricky because I don't have the friend's name, and I don't want you to give me the name, but I've got to try and work out, the specific friend. So Doug's friend that's gone into rehab with the drug problem, what do we need to know for his highest good? How about that? And it's kind of you to ask on behalf of someone else. Okay, so it says that this friend will need to really focus on the rehab, and if they do, they can feel more comfortable. Things will improve, but I feel that it's going to be a long haul. It's like 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and I feel ice is involved in some way. Because you've got ice on the thing. This is how blunt they are. There's a lot of stress about this situation, and there he is there. He's come up, and he's got to commit and decide that this time it's going to work, because I feel like that there's a lot of issues that he has to work through and a lot of therapy that he has to do, because it's like he could, slip back again if he doesn't if he's not prepared to do the work. It's going to go either, it could go either way at this stage. He's got to want and to fix it. He's got to have a reason to want to do this. And so far, the reasons haven't been strong enough to kick his ass into saying, hey, I'm going to do this. I do have concerns. And, the advice I would also give is don't let him cut it short. He needs to stay there until he's really, really good. And then he's going to have to be monitored. He can't be left to his own devices because he will slip back. And it's almost as if he has to change his whole life, and he has to change the company he keeps as well. I hope that helps, Doug. Susan Oliver says, and good luck, Doug, and thank you for being such a caring friend to him as well. Susan Oliver says, please a card for next month, thank you. So I'm going to go to the essential oil card, and I'm going to say, what does Susan need to know for the next month, the next 4 weeks, for her highest good? Give us the essential oil and everything else. Spikenard. There we go there. It's about gratitude, completion, acceptance. Know you're on the right path. Keep going. When one door shuts, another one opens that can lead to improvement. Finish off what you have started. Not all endings are negative. So there is some endings or completions around, and it's about acceptance. Your affirmation is, I always successfully complete my projects in good time. And it's about also in the next month allowing your sacral chakra to do some creative things as well that fulfill you, taking on some new hobby or new something that makes you feel good, Susan, and focusing on you and letting everyone else sort themselves out instead of you sorting them out, okay? It's about you now. So I hope that helps. Now, Julie Vaughan says, Katie, could you please draw a card for me for guidance for the present? Yes, I can, Julie. Julie Vaughan, I've tapped your energy into the card. What does Julie need to know for her highest good right now? And it's blue tansy. And blue tansy is about achievement, creativity, and productivity. It's about, we've got the throat chakra there, about speaking your truth, and it says a positive change to your work or life situation is possible and achievable if you work hard. Look out for opportunities to impress. And your affirmation is, I work hard and receive rewards for my efforts at all times. And I'm just, while I've been doing this, I've forgotten to write down who I've done and who I haven't. And so what will happen is I will, when I'm in this space, I don't know. So I'm just going back through the messages quickly to quickly do that so I can see that I don't do the unfair thing and do someone twice. And Julie, right. And so, Julie, also I want to say it's about finding a way to feel like you're being more productive at the moment, and getting in touch with that creative side for you. But it's about, there's a lot of things that you can tick off your to-do list right now, and achievements that you can have and make. So it's about now you working hard towards that, and that will be good for you. I'm just going to check back with the comments and see what we're getting back here, if anyone's leaving any comments. Julie says, thank you, Katie, for your message. You're very welcome. And I'm just looking to see. Karen says, thank you so much, lovely lady. Yes, this move is taking a toll on them. They're quite elderly. Well, I wish them luck, and I hope it goes well for them, Karen. Right, so now I'm going back to Sian's list to see who else is on there now. And I've got Mandy Nimmo. Mandy, let's have a look at what I'm going to, you've asked for 3 months of guidance. I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Modern Oracle deck and say, what does Mandy need to know for her highest good right now for the next 3 months? And I'm just pulling it out. And If we look at February, it's about digging your heels in and facing up to things that possibly you've been dodging. It's showing your strength and standing your ground and getting what you want. And it's about just facing things on, doing those things that you've been putting off, but also facing up to the situations that possibly haven't been going the way you want them to go and turning them around. Then when we get to March, it's standing back and making a decision about, whether you let go of things you're doubting and you're uncertain about, or whether you're going to move forward with them. But there seems to be some doubt about some of the options that you have, and it's about just cementing them in so that you can move forward. And then when we come to April, there's an opportunity coming your way to develop and grow. And also, if you're looking at doing anything business-like, or you have a business there is opportunities all around you anyway. But with whatever your career is, there is career opportunities then, and things can be moving forward. So I hope that helps, Mandy. Now we've got Jenny Prentice. And Sian, this is working really well, you making a list for me. I know it's a bit more work. Would love a card for a reading. Okay, so Jenny, I'm going to Essential Oil deck, and I'm going to ask for Jenny Prentice, what does she need to know for a highest good? And I'm pulling a card out, and I got Yarrow. And it's about freedom, emotional balance, and uplifting. And this is a good time for travel and making travel plans. If you feel like taking off, do it. Leave your troubles behind. Find your freedom and emotional balance. Your affirmation is, I am safe and happy in all my travels. I only have positive experiences. And this is about, not letting things get on top of you, finding that emotional balance, being uplifting to others, but finding ways to uplift yourself as well, and finding that freedom. I find my freedom by walking on the beach in the evenings. Just walking, I get the exercise, I'm looking out at the ocean, I'm looking at the clouds, I'm looking at nature, I'm breathing it in, and I find that's like a really good reset for me. So I hope that helps for you. Now, I'm just going to check over at the other comments and see what's going on. Mandy says, thank you, lovely lady. You're very welcome. Julie says, thank you very, Katie, for your message. I think I read that. And so now I'm going back to Sian's list. And we've got Julie Hannigan. And Julie just wants guidance for the next 3 months. Julie, I'd love to give you guidance for the next 3 months. I'm going to go to the Modern Oracle, Julie Hannigan, pulling 3 cards for you. Okay, you may not like this, but anyway, this month of February, it's about focusing on your career, your work, however you make your money. There's some changes coming up. They're not negative. All the cards are good. But then come March, you've got to focus on your fitness. You've got to focus on moving more, exercise, and being more motivated. And in April, it's about tying up all those loose ends, stopping your life from unraveling, getting more organized, and getting things done. So when we look at this, it's saying there's more work to be done. Stop procrastinating, keep moving, and finish off all those unfinished jobs. So I hope that helps. Now I have Margaret Rose here. And thank you for joining me today. And she has asked, could I do a mini reading for her? So I'm going to go to the Essential Oil deck, and I'm going to say, what does Margaret need to know for her highest good right now? And I'm pulling a card. And Margaret, it's all about your health right now. And this is the healing card, and it says, look to improve your health and make healthy choices. There is a healing taking place at this time. Your affirmation is, I always make choices that heal my body and improve my health and situation. And Margaret, it's really about eucalyptus essential oil would be good for you right now, but you need to recharge and focus on your wellness and your health and making sure that you're getting enough exercise, that you're eating well, and you're getting enough vitamins and minerals. But focusing on your well-being, what can you do to make yourself better and healthier? And having some sort of healing would be really good for you too. Okay. Tamara Jane, hello, how are you? Hope you're well. A question I'd love answers to is this beautiful wet afternoon. Am I on the right path, the right direction? I have the next 3 months. Okay, so I'm not sure if I understand this question correctly, but let's have another look at it. Love answers to this beautiful wet afternoon. On this beautiful wet, well, we've got sun, and it's, what is it, 28 degrees here right now, so it's been hot. I had a singlet on before, and my husband looked at me and he says, "You're going to wear that?" And I went, okay, just change. Am I on the right path, the direction? Let's have a little look. Tamara Jane, what does she need to know about the current path she's on? Is she going in the right direction for the next 3 months? What does she need to know for a highest good? So I'm pulling 3 up. Okay. Cruising along, just taking your time, but making sure you're having fun with whatever you're doing and showing leadership. There are people that will follow you, and that's good, but you can do anything. So whatever your plans are for the next 3 months, I encourage you to keep moving forward. There's a lot of children here. All the children in the deck are in these 2 cards here, and they've turned up. And so it's also, about you feeling secure about what you're doing and where you're going to go. I would like to say in this next month, just take your time, cruise along with whatever you're doing. In March, look to have some fun, but also take some leadership. Working with your chakras would be really good. And in April, you can do this, move forward with gusto, and make sure you're exercising. Right, now I'm going to Mon. Hi, Katie. So appreciative that you are doing live today. Thank you for sharing your time. I'm hoping for some guidance today, if possible. I need to initiate a tough conversation with someone I love. I'm wondering if they will be receptive. Thank you very much, so much. Okay, Mon, let's go. What do we need to know? What does Mon need to know for a highest good about a tough conversation that she has to have with the person she has in mind that she loves? And will they be receptive? Pulling 3 cards for you. Ooh, isn't it funny how these things work? Okay, it's saying you're going to have to be careful how you communicate with them because they're not really that receptive. You're going to have to find a way. It's like there's a brick wall up there, and here you are standing confidently looking. There are better options. Find that way to communicate. See how the communication card come up, and that's what you're asking about. And it's almost as if you've got to find a way that doesn't hurt their feelings if possible, but I can't see how. But looking at, maybe they're treated as if they were a child, because they can be that way, and finding a creative way to communicate with them. Think outside the box, because I really don't know that they listen when you're talking anyway. And it's almost as if you think they're tuned in, but they're hearing what they want to hear. So possibly even, writing a little letter as well, that you can be there when you talk to them and point out the points that you are stressing. If you itemize them down, bullet points, so that they're there, and then just summarize it at the end. But you do have to have this tough conversation. It's saying you've got to stand your ground, you've got to face up to it, because if you don't, it's going to blow up into something bigger. Okay, I hope that helps, Mon. I'm just going to go back and look at all the comments now. I'm in a separate section for Sian, which is really good. Jenny says, thank you. Just validated what I've been doing and I feel free and can do what I like because I feel free and not stressed. Thank you and God bless. You are very welcome. Julie said, thanks, Katy. I have a very busy time coming up, so my reading really relates to what's happening now. That's fantastic. Margaret says, thank you, Katy. A good card for me now. That's great. Tamara Jane says she's in far north Queensland and it's wet and stormy. I'm sorry to hear that. But, sometimes rain is good. And she says, it's perfect for me. Thank you so much. Okay, Lorraine Watson asks, can we draw a card for Jenny Streeter? She has internet issues. Jenny, I know how you feel. I often have internet issues. Let's get a card for you, Jenny. This is for Jenny Streeter, and I'm pulling a card right now. And I got Juniper Berry. And it says, release all guilt and stress and know that you've done all that you can. Better times are ahead. Your affirmation is, I release all my worries and cares to the universe and know that everything can improve. And it's asking you to be calm, fearless, and face the reality of whatever's around you at the moment. But know that you have done all that you can. It's about releasing any guilt that you may be holding about anything. Just let that stuff go, and that would be good. And thank you, Lorraine, for making me aware of that. Okay, so now I've got Lenny Dorr. I've gone rogue, but every time I come over, I see Lenny Dorr there, and I'm sure Sian's written a message, but I'm just going to go there. I've got them on the Oracle, Lenny, and hello to you. I do remember meeting you once or a couple of times at an expo. Good afternoon, beautiful Katy. Thank you. It's Lenny from Grenfell in Central West New South Wales. Could I please have a card on finances and work? Thank you very much. Okay, Lenny, let's pull some cards and find out. The money card come up. It says right now you have to be patient. You can't rush the financial situation that you have, but it's about making a decision and finding a way to budget the best way you can, but you're going to have to look at two forms of income, getting income from two different sources. And Lenny, I feel that you are gifted and that you could be making money in many ways, but one source is very slow and very quiet, and the other source is quite could be lucrative. And so it's about going out and finding the more physical everyday source to pay and help pay for things. And the one that your gifts and that is slower coming in, so you have to supplement it in some way. But I do feel you're going to have patience. It's not, the finances don't seem to be building in a hurry, and we need that to do that. And you just got to get out there now, set up a budget and work out the best way you can bring in as much as quickly as you can. I hope that helps, Lenny. Now I'm going back. You said Wollongong 2015, I believe, with Christian Adams. Yes, and I used to love those expos in Wollongong and Canberra. They ran beautiful expos and they were beautiful people, and it was really, really good. So, that's a good thing. Wendy Irvine, thank you so much for joining me, Wendy. You always comment on my page, on my posts, and you bring so much to my page, and I'm just going to see what you have to say. Hi, gorgeous Mimi. Just wanted to say you are a kind, loving soul. Oh, thank you. Always reaches out and gives to others. I've decided to pick 4 cards out for you. I'll send it to your messenger. Have a great time in Brisbane at the fair. Give that beautiful granddaughter a hug for me. I certainly will. And let me get a message for you. Wendy, I'm going to pull 3 cards for you for the next 3 months from the Modern Oracle deck. Let's go, Wendy. What does Wendy need to know for a highest good? Let's pull 1 out, and 2, and 3. Okay. And right. So February. manifesting time for you. Whatever you want, you can make it happen. Your wishes can come true. New moon ceremonies are always really good. March, make sure you take time out to recharge for you. Start planning a trip away or a getaway where you can have time out. And then comes April, and there's a bit of a conflict there. You want to do something, but something else is being arranged, and you're trying to arrange a trip or some sort, and it's just not happening. And it's about taking control. And the conflict to me feels like you can't be in two places at once. You can't please everyone. It's about you doing what you need to do, but making sure you're in control and just confronting your fears and doing what you want to do. I hope that helps. Now, I have to go back to Sian's messages and see what she has for me there. Jody Darren. Gosh, Sian, you've done a lot of lovely work here for me. Hi, Katie. Hope you're well. Hope you had a great birthday. I did. Could I please have 3 months look ahead? You can, Jody. This is for Jody Darren. I remember you're the one with the beautiful dog that I absolutely love. She's just gorgeous. Now, pulling 3 cards for Jody Darren for highest good. What do we need to know? Okay. And okay. Okay, March, it's all about opportunities coming your way, opportunities for you to develop and grow. I'd love you to focus on your spirituality. You are gifted, and it's about you feeling more comfortable with it as well. But there will be opportunities for growth there and a lot of new things coming in. And then the following month, we've got about you standing your ground, digging your heels in and being strong, facing up to what you need to face up to, taking things on head on, the bull by the horns, and making sure that you are understood. You're very courageous. Just do what you need to do. And then the following month, it's about just making peace with things that haven't gone the right way, but you don't need to worry. It's about something from the past, just getting over it and disregarding it is the best way and moving forward. And I do feel that if you focus on you rather than others, that would be really good for you that month, Jody. Okay, I hope that all makes sense. Now I have Chelsea Weber. And she says, hi, Katie. Just wanted to know about my career, please. Okay, going to the Modern Oracle, Chelsea Weber. Wanted to know guidance about her career. Let's get that happening. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. At the moment, you're encouraged that you can do this. Just keep moving forward and watch your back. Watch who's looking out for you and what you should be doing, okay? I do feel being where you feel secure is the best option, and staying put right now is good for you. But I do feel there's frustrations about it, and possibly someone that's pushing your buttons and making you a bit cranky. It's about, look, I feel that look for the good in it and finding what you want to do and how you want to do it, but taking more control of it so that you don't feel like you're flailing about sometimes. But that's what I would say with your career. I do feel that that it is going to get more positive in there's some sort of change in June, and it'll make things a lot more positive for you. Okay, right. Joanne Ambrose. And she says, happy Saturday, Katie. Thank you. And same to you. Would love some guidance for the next few months. Okay, I'm going to get 3 cards from the Essential Oil deck. February. Sandalwood. Know that you are blessed and have a direct link to the divine. Your guides and helpers are with you at the time and will assist you to achieve the best outcome. Your affirmation, my guides and angels are always with me and I am blessed. And February is about your spirituality and connecting and just surrendering to your guides so that you can connect. March, just tread careful and watch what you say, lay low and get yourself super organized so you're prepared for anything, break off any negative ties. And that's Melaleuca. And then April is a lucky month for you. Fortune shining upon you, a lucky time. Successful times are ahead. Your affirmation, I am blessed and surrounded by good fortune. I am winning. There you go. So now I have Andrea Ebert. Hi, Katie. Can you give me some guidance for the next couple of months, especially my family? Let's go to the monoracle and we're going to ask what you need to know for your family, about your family for the next couple of months for your highest good. Right. I got good cards and I think that there's going to be some improvement. I got the good luck card and I got the motivation card, and it's about motivating everyone and getting them in the frame where they're positive all the time and that positive things are happening. I would perhaps look at, this is the windfall card, so maybe take a chance on buying a ticket or entering something, but making sure that you're focusing on your health as well, that you're getting exercise and that you're motivating everyone. I hope that helps. Kelly Dare says, hi, Katie. Any guidance you can give me would be appreciated. Kelly, I'm going to get something for you now. And here we go, Kelly. You got spikenard. And that is, you are on the right path. Keep going. When one door shuts, another one opens. It can lead to improvement. Finish off what you have started. Not all endings are negative. Your affirmation is, I always successfully complete my projects in good time. It's about gratitude, completion, and acceptance. And there's some endings coming up. And, these are things that needed to be moved forward anyway. And not all endings are bad. There's good endings. So that's a big thing. Now, I'm going to Gisele. Hi, Gisele. Aloha. And thank you for joining me. And thank you for your support with my Facebook page and everything else. Aloha, beautiful Katie. Miss you. I miss you too. I have to get to Hawaii. It's just not happening so far. But I'm not giving up. There's still the second half of the year. Please a reading if you can about a friendship I let go. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. One oracle for Gisele. I want to know about, for high school, what she needs to know about a friendship that she let go. Okay, pulling 3 cards. Okay. Sorry, Gisele. This card comes up when something that's already happened. And this is just saying that it's about making peace with this now. There was a communication issue and it had to be dealt with. And I felt that this person, you've had to be strong with this. And now it's about your life improving and you feeling more comfortable with the decision you made, but also you moving forward now and moving on to the new. And I do feel that when a door shuts, I'm seeing another one open if you allow it. Once you release and let go, then the universe finds a void and they allow that void to be filled. And I'm sorry you had to let go of that friendship, but I'm also proud of you for doing what you knew had to be done. So I hope that helps, Gisele, and I'm sending you much aloha. Now, Cynthia Laura Price. May I have a card about finances for 2024? Well, let's go to the monoracle. What does Cynthia Laura Price need to know about her finances for 2024? And let's see what comes up. First card that's coming up is that one. And here's our second card and our third card. Right. It's saying that you need to take control of your finances. There's the hand holding an opportunity, and there's a golden opportunity coming for you to improve your finances in 2024. And it's about who you trust and grasping that golden opportunity by taking charge, taking control of your finances, knowing where everything's going, what's happening, tightening everything up, doing a budget, and asking for support where you can be. And I do feel that if you do all that, you'll be more comfortable with your finances and where they're going. These are 3 positive cards, and this is like they're moving forward. And this is about moving forward as well. And so I do feel that finances can improve, but you're going to have to take more charge of it. I hope that helps. And good luck. Now I'm just going to go back to the comments and see what I've missed. Andrea says, thanks, Katie. I love your live readings as you're so gifted in your guidance to everyone you do readings for. Oh, thank you so much, Andrea. That is lovely. Amit says, congratulations for your Psychic Ambassador Award, Catherine Katy-K. Thank you so much, Amit. Amit is just an amazing man that looks after me when I go to Adelaide and runs me around, me and Marilla, and it's so lovely to see you on there. Let me draw a card for you, Amit. The Amit card of guidance, what does he need to know for his highest good? Let's see. Good one. We want a good one. This one is Marjoram. It says, don't let your life unravel. Finish off all those unfinished jobs before you start any new ones. Let your barriers down and trust your affirmation. I can do anything and I am successful and I'm always moving forward. I feel like, Amit, there's something that project that you're on. I feel like there's a couple of projects, and it's almost as if sometimes you have to park them and then start them again, park them and start them again. You now need to move forward with gusto and know that you're on the right path and you're doing the right thing. There's going to be a lot of changes for you in 2024 and some sorting out of some things that, have just been like had you in a holding pattern, and you'll be able to move forward that way. Okay. So I hope that helps. Joan Ambrose says, thank you, Katie. Always appreciate your guidance. Chelsea Weber says, thank you so much, Katie. The timing of June and getting more certainty then is correct. Jody Darren says, thank you. Yes, I'm so focused on others at the moment and I've forgotten about me. Give baby Sophia a hug. She's absolutely beautiful. Thank you. I will. Oh, my gosh. My granddaughter is just like, everyone told me how good grandchildren were. But this little baby, I mean, the videos that I get and then, the things that she does, she just has us in stitches. But so kind. I don't know if you all saw the video of where she's in her playpen, which has had to happen because she's crawling and getting into everything. And she has a teething rusk, and she's only got 4 little teeth, or 5 now, a little one coming through. And she bites it and pulls it off and pushes her hand through the rung of the playpen to hand it and feed her dog. She fed the dog first. And 10 months of age, and she's doing that. I just thought, how beautiful is that? She's so good. Now, Lenny Dawes said, that was lovely. Long story short, I spent the inheritance from 5 years ago. Now I find myself needing a pension again. Finances suffered because I wasn't confident in my abilities. I was also healing my inner child from sexual abuse. I've had to let go of a lot of self-defense mechanisms in order to start again moving forward. Yes, go and get that main focus of income, and then your gift is subsequent to that. I always say that, a hairdresser, I have to go every 5-6 weeks, especially now that I'm getting grays, right? And whereas a good psychic, you don't go every week. So they're not, they've got to see a lot of people throughout a year to turn it into their full-time career. And most psychics have other careers, including myself. So anyway, now I'm going back to do some more in the private chat section. Where is it? Colleen P. Spazovic. I've brushed over that. I'm so sorry. I don't want to butcher it, your surname. Katie, could you please draw a card for me to give guidance for my current situation? I'm going to go to the essential oil deck. Colleen. Colleen. Well, you know who this is, wants to know guidance for her current situation for her highest good. Okay. It says this is a time of contracts and commitments, new partnerships or old ones are renewed, a coming together of like-minded souls in joy. And it's about honoring your commitments and connections and focusing on loving relationships and connecting to those that are good for you, where you belong and feeling like you belong. Okay. And if you don't feel like you belong, it's time to find your tribe, the people where you do belong, in whatever function that is, but finding your space. And this year in 2024 is about you doing just that, so that you can just feel lighter and like not the weight of the world is on your shoulders all the time. Okay, we have Vicky. Hi, Katie. Can I have some guidance, please? You certainly can, Vicky. Getting a card for you now. I'm going to move these forward so I don't disappoint anyone. Vicky, you got Melaleuca and Tea Tree. That dog in the background is Ted. He's decided to be defensive about something. For all I know, it's probably a duck's landed outside his doggy door. But anyway, tread carefully. And watch what you say, lay low, get yourself super organized that you are prepared for anything, break off all negative ties. And your affirmation is, I'm prepared for any situation and go through life with grace and ease. And Vicky, this is really about sometimes we want to help people, but they're not ready to be helped. And this is about focusing on you and putting your boundaries up and respecting you, and that others respect your boundaries. And that's the best way for you, Vicky. But it's just almost, you can't trip up and say the wrong thing if you don't say anything at all. And so, but it's definitely breaking off the negative ties. You don't have to put up with things. Okay, so now I have Brenda Vogel. Could you please give me a reading regards guidance? Yes, Brenda. Let's get a card for you. We're pulling one out now. Brenda, Myrrh is the card that's come up, and it's saying, go where you feel safe and secure. Now is not a time to be taking risks. Do what you know and feel comfortable doing. Your affirmation is, I'm always safe and secure. I am loved. And Brenda, it's about, who you trust and people that make you feel safe and nurtured. They're your tribe. They're who you need to be about. But also I want to say we need to all practice self-love. And for you, Brenda, doing things for you would be good instead of you doing everything for everyone else. Okay, I hope that helps. I'm just going to have a look back at the comments to see what I've been missing while I've been doing the readings. And it's lovely to see so many of you joining me. Amit says, thank you for your generosity and respect. You're welcome. Giselle says, thank you so much. Yes, the reading was spot on and confirmation for me. Love you and blessings. Love you too, sweetheart, and much aloha. So now I'm going back to the list on the other chat so I can see where I'm up to. I am up to Sharon Sullivan. Hi, Catherine Katy-K. Could I please have a card? Yes, you can, Sharon. This is for Sharon Sullivan. What does she need to know for her highest good? Melissa essential oil. Now is the time to take a risk, get out of your comfort zone and do whatever it takes to get what you want. Your affirmation, I will get out of my comfort zone to move forward positively in my life. And there you are, enlightened, risk, full potential. It's about you reaching your full potential. And it's about taking risks so that you can achieve what you need to achieve. And that would be good as well. Okay, so that was for Sharon. Now I'm looking at Megan Alana. Please, can I have a 3-card general reading? I'm going to pull 3 cards for you. This is for Megan, Alana. Please let me know what you need to know for a highest good. Pulling 3 cards. Okay, so you need to have some patience. You can't rush things at the moment. Some things are going to take longer than you expect to, some things that you've been waiting on. But there are travel plans to be made, and something you've been working on is now starting to take off. It's about finding more balance in your life too, and weighing things up before you jump into them. Again, don't rush. Weigh things up and see where they fit in your life, weighing up situations and making your travel plans. I hope that helps you. Okay, that was me and Alana. And Grace. Grasna Wilczak. You know who you are, sweetheart. Hello, Katie. Could I please draw a card, a carrier? So I think you're talking about an oil. So let's go. This is for Grace. What does she need to know? We got juniper berry. Release all guilt and stress. Know that you've done all that you can. Better times are ahead. And your affirmation is, I release all my worries and cares to the universe and know that everything can improve. And it's about being calm, fearless, and facing reality. So I hope that helps. And also take time to meditate. It will help you a lot. And connect to your guides. Because I can sense that there is strong spiritual energy around you. Cassie Canterford. And Cassie says, I'd appreciate a reading, please. Let's get a card from the essential oil deck. Essential oil that would be beneficial for you right now is basil. And it's about energizing. You need to energize, rejuvenate, renewal. And it talks about it's a time for a fresh start, create that new beginning. It's never too late to start again and allow transformation. Your affirmation is, I welcome new opportunities that improve and enhance my life. So find ways to rejuvenate. There's a lot of renewal coming around for you, a lot of new things coming into your life as well. Okay. Ness. Hi, Katie. Is there any message for me this weekend, please? Let's get a card for you, Ness. And Ness, I'm getting your card. Lavender. Be sure that you're communicating effectively so that you're not misunderstood. There is important news coming your way. Be open and honest. Your affirmation, I always communicate from the heart and peace surrounds me. And it's about being calm, making sure you're communicating effectively, and self-expression. And everyone out there, know that every day I pull one of these cards from this deck. Comes in this amazing box, and you can see how beautiful the cards are. They've got the gold protection around them. And I draw a message. I say, what do I need to know for my highest good? The cards are available on my website, www.katy-k.com. Now, how today's run is, I've got the beautiful Sian helping me, and she has been pulling up the messages as they've been coming through, and I've just been working through her list. So if you came in quite late, you may miss out. I don't know, but I'm going to do a few more. Otherwise, I'll be here all night, and I can't ask Sian to be here all night either. But my next one is for Sue Ellen Aldridge. Hi, Katie. I'm going through a bad time at the moment. Will it get better? Honey, I'm going to have a look for you. Sue Ellen Aldridge. What does Sue Ellen need to know for a highest good about what she's experiencing right now, the negative situation? Okay. Right now, you have to get your confidence back, and you have to ask your angels to help you, to guide you, but honor yourself. Don't let anyone walk all over you. Don't let anyone pull you down. It's about being confident and knowing that you do know the right thing to do. You are doing the right thing. And this is how you're going to get through this hard time. It is a challenge, though. And it's almost as if there's so many disruptions happening right now, but they are going to improve. Things are going to get better, but you have to make a change. If you don't make a change, it won't, and you have to do it straight away. You have to start working on things right now. Yes, you are going through a bad time, but this says if you start being confident and fixing some things, that good times are coming, and they're coming pretty soon. I hope that helps, Sue Ellen. Libby Hope, lovely to see you join me today, honey. A card, please. Yes, for Libby Hope. And I'm pulling a card here. Eucalyptus. Okay, this is about focusing on your health, Libby. Look to improve your health and make some healthy choices. There's a healing taking place at this time. Your affirmation, I always make choices that heal my body and improve my health and situation. I want you to work on your collagen as well. But you're a healer, and healers need to recharge. And healers can sometimes be healing so much they don't even realize. And it's now about healer. Focus on your wellness, on your healing. Working with eucalyptus essential oil would be very beneficial for you. Now I have Sandra Elliott. And she said, can you draw a card to let me know if Riley is going to be okay? Okay, honey. Let's get a card for Riley, for you to know about Riley. Okay, it says, time to step up and be protective and a source of strength to those around you. Lead by example and provide loving support. Riley needs a lot of support right now and a lot of your strength, and you're going to have to provide this and be loving and supportive to her. And you're strong enough to do anything you desire, and you're going to have to help in that area. Okay, I hope that helps, Sandra. Janine Dandelion Humphrey. Hi, Katie. I'm in Wellington, New Zealand, and would love a card. I've just been in New Zealand. I've been in Christchurch before I went to Fiji, and I had a lovely time. I loved Christchurch. It was so good, and having a look around. And I love New Zealand. The people are just so amazing. They're beautiful and kind, and I just said to my husband, I could come back here easily. So, Janine, let's get you a card. Neroli. There is an opportunity for you to develop and grow coming your way. This will be positive and beneficial to all those concerned. Your affirmation is, I embrace all new opportunities, allow me to grow in a positive direction. And this is about using the essential oil neroli that will be beneficial for you. The next one is for Deborah Morgan. Hi, Katie. How are you? Can I please have a card if you have anything for me? I'm from Melbourne. I love Melbourne too. And I was at Melbourne in November, and I'm going back again in November. So just keep that in mind and contact me, anyone that wants to be a distributor or a stockist in Melbourne, because I can bring decks down with me. I'm doing a lot of traveling. I'm doing a lot of work this year, so I'm getting around all over the place. Deborah, anything for her? Essential oil to work with is time. Your message is disregard anyone or anything trying to disrupt your peace. Forgive those who have done you wrong, and then you will have peace in your heart. Your affirmation, I forgive those that have disappointed me and move on peacefully in my life. It's about understanding, tolerant, and forgiving. And yeah, you are going to have to be understanding, but they also need to know that there is only so far that you can be pushed. So don't let anyone push your buttons, and just release and find that peace in you. Okay? So Judith Sky would like a card. And I'm getting one for you now. Getting one for Judith. Juniper berry. This has come up a few times today. Release all guilt and stress. Know that you've done all that you can. Better times are ahead. Your affirmation, I release my worries and cares to the universe and know that everything can improve. It's about being calm, fearless, and facing the reality that sometimes we hang on to guilt that we don't need to hang on to, and we get stressed about it. So it's about letting it go. And I want to take you back to something from October, November that has triggered a few things, and just it's about letting them go. So I hope that helps. Now I'm going to go back to comments and see what's happening over there. Grace says, thank you, beautiful. Oh, you're very welcome. Sharon Solomon says, thank you, lovely lady. I'll take that risk for my high good. God bless. You're very welcome. Megan says, thank you. Brenda says, thank you so much, Katie. You're spot on. That's what I want to hear. Vicky says, thanks, Katie. Spot on. Love it. And did I do Jacinta Dale? Just noticed as I'm going through the messages, I'll do you now, sweetheart, because you say, hi, Katie, I'm excited to be here on a live with you. I'm keen to have a card about a new business venture I'm looking into. Thank you. Okay, Jacinta, I'm going to get a card from the Essential Oil deck to find out about what does Jacinta need to know for a business venture for a highest good? We got Wintergreen. And it's about inner strength, surrender, release. Do what sets your heart free. Don't let anyone trap you into doing anything you don't want to do. It's okay to walk away if you need to. And your affirmation is, I'm free to be who I want to be and where I want to be. I think that tells you a lot. Right. Now I'm going back to Sandra Elliott says, thank you, Katie. It's a very trying time. Oh, I'll send healing, sweetheart. And right. Jacinta says, thank you. Kathy Graham, hello. And hello, you're in the UK. And, I'm going over there this year. I can't wait. Kathy Graham. Only going to London, but that's enough for me this time. I'm going to pull a card for you, Kathy. And the card I've got for you is Melissa. And it says, now is the time to take a risk. Get out of your comfort zone. Do whatever it takes to get what you want. And your affirmation is, I will get out of my comfort zone to move forward positively in my life. And it's about, you are gifted. It's about realizing your full potential, getting out of your comfort zone, taking a risk and tuning in to spirit and helping others with it, Kathy. Right, going back to Sian's list. And where did I get up to? Gensational. That's an interesting name, Jen. Right, a card for Gensational. She'd love anything. And we have Melissa again. There you go. Now's the time to take a risk, get out of your comfort zone, do whatever it takes to get what you want. And your affirmation is, I will get out of my comfort zone to move forward positively in my life. There you go. That's your message. Okay. Jules Impicini. Miss Impixini, as Siri says. Love a card of guidance. Let's get one for you, Jules. Essential oil card. Essential oil for you is bergamot. You need to look out for your cholesterol, young lady. It's about self-acceptance, confidence, and optimism. Have confidence in yourself. Know that your angels are with you and guiding you at this time. I'm blessed by angels that guide and protect me. I'm loved and I'm lovable. And I do feel you said the journey this month, it's about self-acceptance, accepting how good you are, being confident about it and being optimistic and thinking about what you want, not what you don't want, and it looks all good. Nathan Corbett Dyke, general reading for the next 3 months, please. Yes, Nathan, I would love to do that for you, and I'm glad I got this far. So, Nathan, does he need to know? Pulling 3 cards. First card is for February. And it's about just taking charge, confronting your fears, moving forward now, making yourself feel like you're in control, that you're organized and that you have everything as you want it to be. And then when we get to March, it's about focusing on your security, what makes you feel safe, and staying put with what you're doing. But it's also making sure that you're getting enough protein and vegetables in your life as well, and looking after your health, and especially creating a close bond with one of your children. Now, April is about opportunities to grow within your career. And I do think that there'll be new things coming in for you and opportunities for you to develop. And it's all looking like write down your goals, what you're going to achieve, what you want, and then making them happen. I hope that helps, Nathan. Now I'm going to get one for Sian Compton. I'm going to do 3 months for Sian with the Modern Oracle. What do you need to know for the next 3 months, Sian? And thank you for your help. Now, Sian, February. Make sure you're communicating effectively, but I do feel there's a lot of computer work around you, having your finger on the pulse. This is my internet card as well, and focusing on that everything's flowing there. Come March, it's a bit of a good luck windfall. Something you've been wanting to happen actually happens and you achieve it. And come April, it feels like you're trying to move forward, but things just don't seem to be going the way you want. And there might be some project that you have to just delay for a little bit, or someone you have to be putting a barrier up and saying, hey, this isn't working as well as I'd like, and you're going to have a lot of patience with them, but you will get there. It's okay to say no, you're busy, if someone wants to come and say, or someone wants to come there, and then the following month in May there's some good cause for celebration. Now I'm exhausted. I'm going to go back to the comments, and hopefully I've covered as many of you as I can. If you've come in after 5, I've been going for over an hour, and I start these right on time at 4. And the best way to get a reading is come in early. Come in, Ness, you've sent a message. Hi, Katie, just finished driving and not sure if you were able to pull a card for this weekend. I did, Ness. Go back and have a look at the recording. I can't tell you when it was, though there was quite a few. I've actually done 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 33, 4, 35, 36, 37, 38, 40, 43. I've given 43 messages of guidance and helped people, and 4 and 3 adds to 7. And I need to stop now because my hubby's waiting to go for a walk, and the dog, that's what the dog was going off about. He wants to go for a walk as well. But thank you for joining me. I will be back again next month. Come to the Mind, Body, Spirit. Remember, I will be reading your palm. I will be answering all your questions. Come with your questions, and I'll help sort your life out. I also will be channeling information that you need to know. Yes, the readings are, they don't take a long time, but I put a lot into the readings, and it might seem like they rush by, but when you look back at how much information you got in that period of time, you got a lot, and you got a lot of value out of it. So come and see me, because if you do want to be with me, that's how you do it. Come to the Brisbane Mind, Body, Spirit. Otherwise, we just released another day of readings because I'm booked out for months now. And as we get closer, I release new days. And so we released one last week, and it went all 5 hours of readings went within 10 minutes. So I'm looking in my diary trying to find more. Like, I've come back from overseas and I'm well, so then but now I'm packing to go the Mind, Body, Spirit. After that, I'll then look again and say, well, I'm well, I'll do some more, and go that way. Grace says, thank you, Katie. See you at the MBS. I'd love to see you at the MBS. Come and see me. If you haven't got your decks, we've got a sale on. You get 2 decks for $80. You can get both books for $50, $25 each instead of $29.95 each. And there'll be other little specials on as well. We're also raffling off a free reading. If you come and enter the competition, come to the stand, put your email and enter, and keep an eye on my newsletters, because that's when we release, when there's new days coming up. Everyone on the waiting list is contacted first when I have new days for readings. And if you get on the waiting list, if I release something next week, you find out about it, yet there are people that are waiting till August for readings at the moment. So go on the waiting list if you need it. And I'm sorry if I missed you today, but I can't keep Sian helping me any longer. It's been nearly an hour and a half, and I'm sending aloha and love to all of you, and thank you. I really appreciate you joining me. Remember what my question was earlier? I asked, if you have something that you think would be interesting to go into my 3rd book, something you want to know, if I know it, I'll help. You get to have a say on the contents on book 3, which I have to get out this year. So, this year going into the new year, but I will be working on it. And thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again soon. Bye.